before continuing this video, I just want to show you this view. Isn't that great? Yes, and you can achieve that exactly, and even better, faster than me. Just you can be better than me in many ways, and I'm going to explain you what you can do actually to make yourself this beautiful life, because I'm currently living my dream life and it's really perfect. Alright, so today's topic actually going to be, I'll explain a very interesting topic which you may not hear it often, but this is basically understanding the psychology itself. Every course you're going to buy, every guru you're going to encounter, everyone will teach about the mindset, because mindset is very important. The mindset is literally everything. It is the person you are, the person. So the first thing when it comes to achieving success in life, it comes from awareness. What's the difference between one of the person, let's say person A and person B? We are all made from the same thing. We all have bones, flesh, brain. Everyone is the same, like really same. And also we came from the same thing, universe. Universe gave us consciousness. Consciousness, and that comes with awareness. Being aware what you're doing in the life. That's very important. So when we understand that person A and person B is the same thing, and there's no difference, then why some of the people are successful and why other people are not? It comes literally from this thing, awareness. But awareness in what way? Because there's no right or wrong way to live. I know many people of you that follow me, watching my videos, follow me, you're purely driven by success, and that's fine. So basically awareness means your education level. So person A, let's say he making 20k, person B makes 2k a month. So the difference is only in education. Education. But you might ask, okay, education. If we have everyone has the same materials to learn, then in fact that everyone should make that money, right? Well, it's not as simple, because it comes down to awareness again. And awareness is being conscious of your actions, understanding what you're doing in your life, tracking the progress, understanding every step you're taking, just being really aware of what you're going to do next, what you want to do next, and it's super important. So awareness also comes in these steps. So we have awareness, and so basically this is like an eye, so eyes. If you notice, between every thought, between every emotion, between every reaction, we have this inner awareness that doesn't change. It just like sees everything. So I'll explain even simpler. We have awareness, then we have mind. So mind is like, let's say, oh shit, I cannot draw. So it's your brain. Mind, it's brain. We have mind, and mind is not really yours. It's always a random thoughts that comes into your head. We can call it like from the universe or from someone else, like maybe you heard someone speaking about something, and just the mind fixates on some things that you recently had it or understood it, and it just repeats the patterns. And then we have the ego. So ego is the false you. So it means that it's I. So we have I and we have I. So as you can see, it's actually very interesting. We have two people inside you, and because that's why you talk with yourself. So awareness and ego, they separate themselves, but they also act like a same person. And you have to understand also one very important thing, that mind is literally not yours. You cannot control your thoughts. thoughts always come in random. So it means mind is not yours. Ego is just false I that you created. And that usually happens, let's say, when I do fighting Muay Thai. I'm fighting Muay Thai, I can say like, oh look, I am so strong, I can beat people up and etc. And this comes from ego, because in awareness, that you understand that everyone is the same, you don't need to prove anything to anyone. Like people already can feel it. And why do I tell you this? Because if you don't understand the basics, how your mind operates, you cannot really do anything else. So before we're doing anything else, we understand the crucial, important steps before doing anything else. I think it should be very obvious. So true self is very, very hard to achieve. It's very hard. Right now you're operating purely by this. And from the last video, maybe you saw like a Hawkins map like, of consciousness. So consciousness basically is vibrations, because if you go to atomic level, so there's basically like protons and atoms, and if you go inside them, you'll see that they just have waves. It just have vibrations. So everything is made from vibrations. Everything you see in the world is just made of vibrations. So if you vibrate in lower frequencies, let's say like in fear, well, what happens, you don't attract many opportunities. Let's say, I can give you a good example. You have a girlfriend, right? And when you have a relationship, and you're like thinking that this relationship is bad, but you are afraid to leave that person because you're afraid to be alone, well, it's worse because you're operating in fear, and fear is very limiting. It doesn't give you more opportunities in life. It blocks your creativity. You're only thinking about, let's say, your struggles with your girlfriend or etc. So you're operating in this very low level of consciousness. That's why you cannot rise. That's why also maybe you can see so much negativity everywhere, in the news, in the Facebook. Because why it happens? Because most of the people operate in this level. It's very low. So once you stop watching news, for example, I never watch news. I watch Instagram Reels a little bit, but it's also not too good to watch. So basically, what you consume, so if you watch scary movies, if you watch negative content, if you're watching news, if you think that person A is separate than person B, like you're like some separate entity that creates ego and then also drives other negative emotions. It's just all that consumes. Also, one more thing, and also the food you eat. Food also impacts. Let's say if you eat McDonald's, you don't work out, you don't do anything healthy. That all compounds being in this negative state. In negative state, you cannot do anything. Like literally cannot do anything. Why do you think I am in this kind of life? This kind of life, I can create anything I want. The opportunities for me are limitless. Yes, of course, there are challenges, and I also see my patterns, what I do wrong. I want to repeat again, to see your patterns and understand what you're doing wrong in life is extremely hard, extremely hard. It's not just like, oh, I woke up, I'm going to notice what I'm doing, and it's just super easy, and I do this, blah, blah, blah. No, like, it's so hard. Even for me that I'm going this path for quite a long time, and I still notice the patterns, out of patterns that I'm doing wrong, it's extremely hard. And people who operate in this kind of levels, what I am talking about, they would think that I am just crazy, that's nonsense. They're just like in such a big negativity that they're even afraid to go higher levels. And higher levels means just basically love. So basically you love every person unconditionally. It's the best, like one of the best kind of vibrations you can have. Like you have no negativity, you understand that each person is the same, and each deserves opportunity to thrive and achieve in life what they wanted. So we understand that awareness is true self, that no one can really hurt you or do anything with you bad, because you're whole as a person and you're connected with universe itself. And you understand that you have an ego, and you have like the mind which just always yapping nonsense, random things. When you understand and you can most of the times realize your patterns and block these two things, or like push them away a little bit, let them be. You cannot push them, but like you can let it go. Letting go is just another topic itself. But basically, you let go your ego, you let go your mind, and then you just observe what's going on. Observe. Just observe what you're thinking. Observe what you're doing. Observe what you're watching. Observe what you're eating, because everything compounds. So if we say food, media, people, what you consume, you attract. It's very simple. What you consume, you attract. And I'm at this stage in life that I just attract opportunities naturally. I don't need to do really anything. People invite me to meet with me, like people want to work with me, people want to give money to me, like people just overall seeing me as a person they can trust, because they just have this intuition and feeling that I can help them with their lives. And when you operate from these levels, you will get everything you want. That's just the basic core reason. And I just want to make sure that we go step by step and not just everything too broad too much. Because even if I can help one person, it's already a win to me. So when you operate also from this kind of place, you're operating in false self, which means you're not authentic self. Because there is also authentic self, which is actually you, and there's false. So basically your parents, what your parents told you, what your girlfriend told you, what your friends told you. So basically you're operating from their consciousness of levels. And if you accept them, that means you're building false self-identity and you create a lot of resistance in your life, which you cannot have a meaningful life. That's the reason. And yeah, actually I have very good topics. So I think today is actually enough. I'm just summarize what you're going to learn. This is just purely, of course, just if you want to have, like, this is, I cannot promise you that you will make more money. I mean like you will. It's very hard that you will not. No, you will get more money and more success in life if you deserve it. Only if you deserve it. So, because what basically money is, I'll just talk with my experience. So money equals more responsibility. Money equals more responsibility. Are you ready to have more responsibility in your life? Are you ready to work 12 hours a day? Because I'm at the point that I'm making like so much money. Like, it's not like crazy, but for 26-year-old to make that kind of amount of money is like a lot. Like it's really a lot. And I wanted to create an agency because I'm a media buyer. So I'm a media buyer. I was doing dropshipping stores, but I'm a media buyer now. And I know very good how to run business, create creatives, just overseeing everything. And I wanted to create an agency. So what happens is that I wanted to create an agency, but I saw how much work you need to do with agency. And I was like, asked myself a question. Do you really want an agency? Like, is it really for me or just my ego? And of course it was my ego. Like, I want to just make more money, to do even better, to show off how successful I am. And you can see that even myself, I didn't understand the trap I'm going But luckily, the life, if you trust the life, so if you trust life, it will guide you. So trusting life equals guidance. And yeah, because I think most of you are just chasing randomly things that are not meant to you. For example, even some people say like, just do dropshipping, and it's like, yes, I want money, I'll do dropshipping. But most likely it's maybe just not for you. You just want the money to just show off, brag, using ego as identity to prove your self-worth. But in actuality, you don't need to prove anything else. And also another thing, most of you, let's say, because most of you right now, even watching my stories, seeing the person, how well he's living. So let's say it's you. It's you. And let's say you're watching IG story. And you want success. And you say, until I get this success, I will not be happy. I will not be satisfied with life. I will not do things in life that will make me happy, or like I will think that these things will not make me happy because I don't have this. Or let's say the success is, let's say, make I don't know, maybe 20k a month. So until I won't make 20k a month, I will not be happy. Well, we have to understand one very important thing, that you are happy right now. You're putting a mental construct to give yourself happiness later on, which is very bad, because you can be already happy. So you don't need to have money right now. So you understand that you can have happiness right now. And then achieve this with gratitude and with, how do you say that, appreciation, that you have even like ability to achieve these kind of things, that you have even possibility to do that. Because if someone say that if you have like 1 year to live anymore, would you really matter about that 20k a month? You would just be happy the time left to live and enjoy that. It's just like everything is perspective. And my thing with these videos is to basically teach you about a lot of psychological, spiritual, and money stuff, everything combining together to make you much happier person, much more relaxed, and overall achieving everything you want in life. That's just my main goal. Because I was the person who always struggled with that, because I was like always so dissatisfied with life, always so grumpy, because I didn't get what I wanted in my time frame. But luckily I got everything I wanted, but it just took longer than expected. And I think we're going to achieve much better things with time. So yeah, just overview quickly what we actually learned, because this is just for real people who actually want to learn. If you just want to watch some entertaining YouTube videos, just go. This is actually people who want to learn. So again, person A, person B, there's no difference between them. The person A makes 20k a month, the person B makes 2k a month. Everyone came from the same thing, the universe. Everyone has the same thing, consciousness. You're just given it, you're already born with it. And then consciousness rewards you with awareness. You can be aware. So what's the difference between animal and you? That you can think. Animal is just reacting purely out of instinct. He doesn't have the awareness. Awareness is quite education, because the more aware you are, the more intelligent you are, the more education you have, you have better intuition in life, what you need to take, what kind of steps you need to take to achieve the things you want in life. And awareness is the true self. So true self knows the right answers. There's like a big database, like because everyone is from the same thing, so we have all the answers here. Here's all the answers. Here are all the false answers, and mind is just chilling in yapping nonsense. So you understand that you need to push away ego. Ego is just for you to survive. That's it, nothing else. So you have to understand that ego is really a construct in your mind. And the more you let it go, the more you see ego and not identify with himself, the more you realize the true self, what you actually are. So how to actually raise your awareness, how to go up in vibrations, is to consume good food. So it means drink a lot of water. It means I would say eat less bit meat, but it depends on you. But eat vegetables. Then hang out with positive people. There's so many negative people out there. I only talk with positive people that are in my vibration zone. So positive people. Then what you consume, you attract. Don't smoke, don't drink. It's like so basic, but if you put shit in your stomach, if you put shit inside you, you'll get shit in your life. That's just so simple. But you don't have enough awareness to realize it. So that's why I'm here, to help you understand that. So authentic self is you. That's the main goal. Understand what are you, what you actually want to do, and experience life in your terms. False self is that what parents told you. So maybe you go to university, maybe you have to do this and this to be happy. They give you their worldview on you, which is not entirely bad, but you have to realize that it's their view and it's not only the one answer how to live life. Maybe you have a girlfriend that actually tells you how she imagines you to be with her. So also you're not being authentic self, because maybe you'll do things differently than she wants. Then friends maybe expect you that you hang out with them, do some bullshit, while you can just attract real people, real friends, real connections in your life. So we understand that love is positive. Everyone wants to be loved, everyone wants to be happy. No one wants to live in fear, shame, guilt, judgment. Everyone wants to be in this kind of upper side. And how you do that? Exactly that I told you. So, if you want more success in life, more success means more responsibility. I'm talking from my side. I know what it means. Working 12 hours a day, grinding. Like even when I'm here myself, I cannot really go and enjoy too much because I have just so many responsibilities. What I'm doing right now is I'm a media buyer, and I'm doing it very successfully, that I can actually scale to agency, but I didn't do it because I realized that it's just not for me. Even though I could make like maybe 30 or 40K a month, I rejected that opportunity to stay authentic self because it's just not for me. For me, I like to create these kind of videos to help you, the real people. Even I said like 1 or 2 people will watch this video. If I can make them live better lives, that's already a win to me. And also, you have to trust life, because life is always guiding you. And if you're rejecting life guidance, that they have a plan for you, it means you will still get guided, but much more roughly, not so softly anymore. And also, one more thing about happiness. If you want to make, let's say, because as I said, I know many of you people watching me because you want to make 10K, 20K, and much more because you want success in your life. Happiness, you're having it right now with you. It's not somewhere else. It's currently with you. You only need to understand that you can grow without this kind of resistance, without judging yourself, without being so harsh on yourself. Just let it flow naturally to success, and it will come. So limit what you're watching, watch what you're doing, be aware, and raise your vibrations. Most importantly, raise your vibrations. And I think most of you, people who are sent on self-improvement, people self-improve to be better. And maybe it's just maybe that another topic, but basically, I think awareness is going to be next big thing, because I see that people naturally are looking for ways to grow, build themselves, and awareness is just higher than self-improvement. So yeah, pretty much that's it. In the next video, we'll talk about other kind of things, but yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.